What is up, everybody, and happy Friday, and welcome to episode 3 of Fresh Ink Friday, where I unbox my comics from ABX Comics and Games, show off any exclusives I picked up during the week, variants, all that fun stuff, and take some breakdowns of my thoughts, opinions, and what I'm reading. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Hopefully you guys are having a great week. Like, share, subscribe, check out the descriptions and all of that. You see, in the top loader, baby, we're going to start it off with shout out to my boy, S. Vaughn 82, Scotty Vaughn, love you to death, man. Hooked me up. He went to FarleyCon in, I think it was Huntsville, Alabama. But yes, Mark Spears Monsters, issue number 3, that negative space Helvish cover. So yeah, that's why it's in a hard stack, because it is insanely pricey on the aftermarket. Limited to 200. These were a little bit pricier at the con. I didn't get it signed or anything like that because I already have a few Mark Spears books signed. But yes, this thing is crispy, all that fun stuff, and definitely one I want to get signed in the future. So now, you know I always show you how we start the unboxing. Amazing protection, all that. It looks like it is in one big bundle, and if you can see right off the rip, $105. I think there was a price adjustment for $98. So we're gonna open this up. We're gonna start off with DC, Marvel, and then we'll finish with the Image and Independence, because we only got 2 DCs, 1 Marvel, and a whole stack of Independence. But this baby, Absolute Batman, this is what, issue number 11, the newest one. 1 in 25 a ratio. Just want to show you guys, keep the price tag on there. 15 bucks from my shop. This baby's going for like 40 to, I've seen some sales of 60 to $75, but that's not why I got it. I thought this cover was insane. The Man Boys, I forget the cover artist, but they're twin brothers, so I thought that was super cool. But I love the aspect ratio. Huge fan of the Absolute Bane. He is a menace in the book. And like I said, 1 in 25, you can't beat that. 15 bucks is a great price. Gonna keep that in my PC. And then we showed some Mark Spears in the beginning, and we have some Mark Spears right here. I have no idea what's going on. I'm not reading anything Superman, but I had to grab the Mark Spears cover. I love all the colors. Absolutely phenomenal. Just crush this. I wish there was a Virgin. And if you're a Mark Spears fan, there is a lot of DC kind of like trading card variants coming. So let's check out the few Marvel books. I actually lied to you guys. There are 5 Marvel books because I thought we still had some J. Scott Campbell's coming in, but all of them were cover buys. So second printing, Marvel Swimsuit Special. I normally never touch these books or pick them up or read them, but this one is gorgeous with the Emma Frost, Sozo Makia. I'm totally gonna butcher their last name, but love their work. Starting to become a huge fan of those. I've been picking up some of the Black Cat and other ones with the cat covers. And then, like I said, we still got some J. Scott Campbell's hanging around. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 10, J. Scott Campbell. The Ghost Spider, Spider-Gwen, J. Scott Campbell. I think this is when she comes into the 616, so maybe Lady Durs, my girl, will check it out. This Wolverine one is absolutely fire. Wolverine, and then you know, issue number 1, a Black Cat with the pink background. I love pink and purple backgrounds in comics. They're some of my favorites. And you got a little cleavage. So what more can you ask? But now we're gonna finish with the Image books. Like I said, it's a big stack. So let's move these on. Now we're moving on with the Image stuff. You guys know I'm all in with Invincible, Battle Beast, everything like that. Grabbing the main cover plus some of the variants in the connecting cover. I already took it out because I want to keep showing you guys the artwork in this book is absolutely next level. So feel free to pause this or anything, but man, in person, Ryan Ottley shared just the line work for this, and now it is colored, but this castle, everything, this book just goes so hard. So Battle Beast, issue number 4 with the main cover, and then every single one of these 1 in 10s is a huge connecting cover set. So we're going all in with them, and we do have a fun San Diego Comic-Con Battle Beast coming in, and we'll be unboxing this week. And then another thick one. These are 64 pages. I think these are $7.99 or $9.99. I forget the price of the big rig, but don't listen to people online. I know there's a lot of hate and a lot of people that were upset about how the retailer boxes went, but who cares about blind boxes and things like that? Read this for the story. It's kind of like black, white, and blood. I'm not a big fan of black and white in artwork, but this one works. So it's just kind of like this Peach Momoko cover. Side note, absolutely gorgeous. All the reds and everything are inked, and then with color and everything else is just ink. Post Malone's Big Rig, definitely slept on. A little bit pricey, the artwork's great, the story's great. Reminds me of a little bit of the Walking Dead vibes with kind of Mad Max with Maximum Overdrive, if you guys know what that movie is. And then another book, I want to take this one out. So Ghost Pepper, absolutely awesome. And these are the 1 in 10 connecting covers. Ghost Pepper was phenomenal. I don't want to spoil it for myself, but man, if you guys are into anime, manga, just a fun, good read, I definitely recommend Ghost Pepper. So insane action, very gritty line work, and it's a little bit comical. Like I said, it's literally about a food truck, apocalyptic times, set in the future. I think this is the Jonathan Erb cover. Love this dude. Super cool dude. Say what's up to him every chance I can at a con. We have Gunslinger issue number 46. Definitely a great cover. Store's been okay. We're continuing on with all the Spawn stuff, and now everything's kind of starting to ramp up to a big event. So we'll see what's going on, and I think we're supposed to be getting more Spawn stuff as well. And then we have a book that kind of gets delayed, comes out once every other month, so I have to reread each issue before because it's a really thick issue and just really dense. But Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, fire, absolute fire. I don't hear anybody talking about this. If you're into samurais, if you're into Western stuff, if you're into horror, definitely check that out because it's definitely not talked about enough and it's a really fun read. Another book that is not talked about enough is Hyde Street, and I had to grab that Infinity cover, so I love these. If you guys see Image Comics and you see this little Ghost Machine banner, pick up a trade, pick up a collected edition. If you can find an issue number 1, Redcoat, Rook, Geiger, Hyde Street, let's see, there's Hornsby and Halo. There's just so many different books from Ghost Machine, and it is so good. Rook is coming back, and it was my 2024 read of the year. With Halloween, this thing is just off the chains. The artwork, Brad Anderson, Jeff Johns, Rob Lay, and Ivan Reese, crush it, absolutely crush it. And then lastly, one of my other favorite reads, Exquisite Corpses. I do believe this is issue number 4. I should have had the poly-bagged variant, so I'm gonna have to reach out with him for that. But we had, I think this is one of the variants, and then I think this is the J. Lee? No, Puppeteer Lee, I knew it was a Lee. But yeah, so good. My pick for winner is Rascal Randy, the dude in the bunny suit, or Gamer Kid. So got a whole bracket at the end, but they are definitely fun. So let me know what you guys' favorite is. It's not even close. My favorite, limited to 200, Farley Con, Mark Spears Monsters. This is immediately one of my grail Mark Spears books because, like I said, it's just everything by Mark Spears is just so crazy expensive, and I'm so glad I had the opportunity and in a position to grab it when it comes out. Read some Battle Beast. Let me know if you are grabbing all of the J. Scott Campbell covers. Like I said, I only skipped 2 of them, but leave me some comments. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on the shorts. Check me out on IG. Whatnot is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We are also live on eBay, and we are gearing up for New York Comic Con. So check out all the descriptions. We're going to have a lot of surprises. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. Hopefully you have a good Monday. But as always, stay legendary, and I hope you guys find what you're looking for. Thank you.